sure what. We're really thrilled to be here with you, and we're hoping you're having a wonderful evening. On stage, you have Mel, you have John, Rebecca, Alessandra, Ahmed, and I'm Karen, and we're here. How many people have been to an improv show before?
Give us a shout.
Make some noise because I can't see you. Excellent. And for how many people will this be the first improv show? Excellent. I hope you will fall in love with it. The main idea is that it's all made up on the spot. Gar nichts vorbereitet. Alles spontan. And we are relying on you for suggestions. For our first game, we are going to play a game called Story, Story, Die. We're going to take a collective story where I will choreograph who speaks, and when I change speakers, they need to pick up where the last speaker dropped off, mid-word, mid-sentence, mid-thought. And if they stumble, if they repeat, if they go off tangent without making it connect, you yell, die! And then they dramatically die on stage until we have one master storyteller. So let me hear you try it. Someone points to me and I go, die! We got it. I need an inspiration for our story. What is something that you have packed in your suitcase? Something that you have packed in your suitcase. I'm sorry? Drugs. It is. We're starting off strong.
Once upon a time, I was going to America, and I was going on the airplane into the airport, and I had some very interesting things in my suitcase.
It was drugs, lots of drugs, all kinds of drugs, big drugs, little drugs, red drugs.
Blue drugs, even purple drugs, my favorite. I can't tell you what happens when I'm on the purple drug.
I was stopped at the customs and they asked me, could you please open
your bag? And I thought, well, that's such a ridiculous assertion. Why would I ever open my bag? Oh, you're
supposed to look in the bag, right? That's your job, right? Well,
you are not going to look in my bag.
Because I've got the best drugs, the purple drugs, the red drugs, the blue drugs, and I've taken
all of them with me
back into my stomach, and I am having a great
time on this air flight.
And I was really
great. It was so
fantastic
and wonderful, and I just
didn't know what to do.
Customs.
And this was amazing! The blue drugs, the red drugs.
The purple drugs especially. Remember, they're my
high thing. Really high. And I was so
I was so up in the sky with
blue birds flying all over me.
And it was just amazing in the purple.
The purple drugs was
Repeat. Dating game. Our bachelorette, Rebecca, is going to hide and plug her ears while we do something secret. It's hard to whisper with a mic. I hope we have 3 bachelors, and we're each going to assign them a characteristic. And then Rebecca is going to come out, and she's going to decide which one she would date, based on figuring out their characteristic. Can I have an emotion, please? An emotion.
Angry.
Why
Hysteric.
Angry is the first one I heard. Mel, you're angry. Sarcasm.
No, he can do that.
Can I have a hobby, please?
Handball.
handball. You are obsessed with handball. Very nice. Interpret that as you will. And for our third suggestion, can I have an occupation, a dangerous occupation?
IT.
I'm gonna go with that. You are a dangerous IT. Very good. Let's call our bachelorette back in. Alessandra, do you want to get Rebecca? Welcome, one and all, to the dating game. We have our Welcome, Angelina. Angelina, for you, we have 3 wonderful bachelors. You can ask 2 questions. 2 questions, and then you get to pick one.
Just one.
Just one. For now. So we have bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, and bachelor number 3. Rebecca, what are your questions? What are you dying to know?
Well, it's Angelina, by the way.
Rebecca, Angelina,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Very good.
So, bachelor number 1, on your ideal date with moi, where would you like to take me?
I would like to take you to a wine restaurant with the finest food and where the service is the best. And if the service is not good, I'll tell the service and I will show you how much I'm looking after you. Because I will make sure that if the service is good and if it's not good, I'll tell the waiter what the problem is and I'll sort it out. And I'll make sure that you have the most romantic date possible.
Sounds romantic indeed. Oh my. He sounds interesting. Bachelor number 2. Let's go with the same question, why don't we?
Well, the first thing I'd do is I'd grab my ball. Just one of them.
Where's the other one?
And then I would take you out someplace sporty. I would court you. I would move up and I would move down and I would move back and I would move forward. And I'm sure that eventually I would score.
Sounds fun. Bachelor number 3. Okay, same question. Why not?
Well, you know that I'll take you to the finest place with the best servers and the best intelligent things around. And afterwards, we might go somewhere to patch up.
Like one more question for you,
Oh,
bachelor?
yes, please. I would like to go back to bachelor number 2. Where would you take us on our honeymoon?
Well, I hear that the next Olympic Summer Games are going to be held. Actually, I can't remember where they were. Last year, I would have taken you to Rio. I would only take you to the Summer Games because that's where I really want to play. I've got a good handle on how it's going, and so I take you to the Olympic Summer Games.
Oh, okay. It's quite different than the first answer, isn't it? Bachelor number 1. You seemed a little aggressive. Let's see what you've got for me now. Bachelor number 1. If you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
I would not be a sweet little kitten. I would not be a cute little puppy. I would be a lion! A ferocious lion! That would ravage you on your honeymoon.
3. What is your relationship with your mother, and do you think I would like her? Too soon? Too soon?
Well, my relationship with my mother is great, after all, because, her basement, it's wasting most of my time. And I think she might like you, as long as you pay for dinner.
Bachelorette, our time is up. It is time for you to choose. Who would you like to take you on an all-expense trip date evening? Is it Bachelor number 1?
Well, he sounds quite animalistic. But I'm allergic to pussycats, so no.
And what about Bachelor number 2?
Well, Bachelor number 2 seems to enjoy the sporty life.
And can you say what sport in particular that he likes?
Oh, balls. He likes balls.
In my
But just
hand.
one in his hand. I like a couple balls in my hand.
And Bachelor number 3.
Oh, right. He had me at paying for dinner. I'm a self-made woman, and I do tend to like a little bit of those nerdy types.
You choose Bachelor number 3.
No, I want to go for lions.
Our handball bachelor.
Handball.
And our IT guy. Thank you very much.
Oh, we were.
For our last game, we are going to play something called Sex with Me. And it's not sex with me, but it's...
Although that'd be fun.
For this game, we need an object, let's say something larger than a table. Something larger than a table. Planet Pluto. Let us begin. Sex with me is like Planet Pluto.
Sex with me is like Planet Pluto. You're never gonna land.
Sex with me is like Pluto. It's much better than Uranus.
Sex with me is like Pluto. You get to go around and around and around again.
Sex with me is like Planet Pluto. It takes a long, long, long time.
Sex with me is like Planet Pluto. It's up in the stars.
Sex with me is like Planet Pluto. It has a lot of rings around.
Sex with me is like Planet Pluto. It's a long shot.
I'm going to say that long shot is a little bit like golf. And can you give me another sport equipment, please? Another piece of sporting equipment.
Don't say balls.
A glove. A glove. Sex with me is like a glove. It's a perfect fit.
Sex with me is like a glove. You can fist it.
Sex with me, it's a kind of a glove. You can use fingers.
Sex with me is like a glove. Doctor approved.
Sex with me is like a glove. I like to catch balls with it.
Sex with me is like a glove. One hand.